Hey guys, Dave from Wolfhard Hobbying here, and welcome back to another Talk Tuesday. Sorry about the lighting in this video. As I've stated, I am changing locations for my painting desk and my computer, so it's something I gotta work out. Hopefully I'll have it all figured out for the next video. Anyways, for this video, I wanted to kind of just touch on burnout. Now, a lot of us know what that is in the hobby, and if you're looking at getting into the hobby and for some reason you're watching these first, burnout happens when you kind of do the same task over and over and over again. It happens a lot in life, whether, it could be, you can get burnout at your job if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, where something feels not really rewarding and it feels monotonous and just repetitive all the time. Now, that happens to me a lot with my painting tutorials as well as my terrain videos and just my YouTube channel in general. I kind of feel a lot of burnout quite quickly, as sometimes I feel that I have to paint because, well, I want to get my videos out, but there's times where I've got to kind of push through it to get my videos done, and I hope that that doesn't come across in some of my videos, or in any of my videos actually. But it is a real thing, and it can happen to the best of us, where, like, with me, I'm burnt out right now painting Space Marines because I was trying to push through and get all my Space Wolves done, and that didn't happen. So one thing I like to do to kind of reduce the burnout is switching up what we're painting. Like right now I'm working on a lot of Gene Stealer Cult. Well, not a lot, but what comes in the box set of Overkill. And after a while, like if assembly line painting, I feel the burnout happen quite easily, as I'm painting all the black. Now I'm painting just silver and everything like that. So to break away from that, I have other projects on the side where I focus on different models. So if I'm painting a lot of Space Marines, I'll have a couple Eldar models or my Gene Stealer models just off to the side on my desk, just to give me something else to paint, or break up the colors and things like that. So that's one way of kind of avoiding or curing your burnout. The second thing that I do is I just stop painting. There's nothing wrong with just giving up that aspect of the hobby for a while. I like to just put everything aside. Now, if you're trying to get things painted for, say, like a tournament or something, you gotta really push through it, then I suggest you keep another model off to the side just to give yourself a break. Breaks are another thing, is you need to take a break. You can't paint, at least for me, and I don't know for a lot of you guys, but I can't paint 8 hours a day. I could not do it as a profession. Because I get very bored of things easily. So for me, it would be I just give up. And if I had to do the same painting 8 hours a day, would drive me insane. So that's why I don't even offer commissions, because I don't even think my painting level is even there for commission painting. I do some painting for my friends on the side, but a lot of their stuff just kind of gets pushed aside because I want to do my stuff and the stuff for the channel, and just with all that painting, I want a break. Another thing is just when you're taking a break, do something else. I find when I'm taking a break, I like to go play some computer games. With being a dad, I go play with my kids, or watch TV with my kids, or anything along those lines. I do something that's not hobby related, because if I'm still in that hobby mindset, then I'm always thinking, okay, I'm going to do this and then I gotta get back to the painting. Whereas if I'm doing other things like video games or just distracting my mind from that painting, I find my batteries recharge a lot faster, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to that painting and get that stuff done. So that's stuff that works for me, just with burnout, because it's we want to be in this hobby, and we there's an aspect of the hobby that we all enjoy. So if you just like building, you can get burnt out from building the same guys over and over again. Like when if you're building an entire army of dudes, say Space Marines. Space Marines are very limited on their posing. A lot of GW models they give you variations, but they are still very limited on the posing that's there. So, you're building, like, say, the same Space Marine like 5 different times. That can get very boring after a while. Now, if you're heavy into converting, that's a different story. Me, I'm not. I do little conversions here and there, but I'm not into reposing models, as I kind of want instant gratification. I want to get my box open, build my dudes, get them on bases, and start painting and try and get them on the table as fast as possible. So spending another 20 minutes to an hour converting one guy just to change up his pose a little bit doesn't appeal to me. But if you do that, then maybe you don't get to that burnout point as fast as I do. But yeah, even playing, like if you're in a small area like me, where I don't have a gaming store, I've got 3 friends to play with, and then my wife as well. Even getting burnt out from the game happens a lot to me too. With Malifaux, because if you're facing the same people over and over and over again, you kind of just get bored because you're not getting a lot of new tactics. You're not seeing a lot of new crews for Malifaux or even armies. So you're kind of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Even with X-Wing, which I will be starting to film some battle reports for that. I find even with X-Wing, if there's not a lot of variety, then I do feel a little burnt out. Now it's pretty cool the way X-Wing's set up. Like, I've got my Empire and I've got some Scum, and my friend Matt, he's got Empire and Rebels. So we can change factions and everything like that, and with it being such a small game too, those are kind of the only factions, is the Empire and Rebels and Scum. So there's not huge difference, but the way that we can play the game, the changing of the pilots and everything like that, changing different tactics, I like that aspect of the game because it keeps it fresh, and as well as I don't need to buy new models to try out a new pilot type idea. But anyways, that's my little spiel on that. So burnout can happen a lot, and it happens in different aspects for different people. So just wanted to touch on that and just give you what I do to avoid burnout, or to kind of relieve myself from burnout. Another big thing is don't have if you're burning out from painting, don't have too many models on your desk. I've got, not sure if you can see it back there, but I've got all my Gene Stealer cults on my desk, and just the first generation, whichever ones still have the 3 arms, they're all on my desk. So when I get to assembly line painting them, I feel a little bit burnout. So what I have is I've got the Primus and the Magus on the desk as well. So I'll go and paint them because I want to get them done. And it gives me a break from, painting the, 7 or 8 different guys, but the same color over and over again. But anyways, guys, that's kind of my rant for this week. Just on my painting desk, like I said, I've got, I've been working. I'll bring them closer. Hopefully the light's not too bad. I'll hide my face. Anyways, I've been working on my Magus. Yeah, that's the Magus. Anyways, the skin tutorial, I've done some red on his cloak and some highlighting, as well as I've done some more work. Again, I'll try. Anyways, all that's new on these guys is I've done the silver on them, and their weapons a little bit, as well as I've actually, I'll show you on my Gene Stealers. Sorry about that. So what I've decided is my colors are, the main color is orange, as you can see, and then the carapace on his back is black. You're probably not going to get to see the color. Anyways, I got kind of a bluish color in between the back piece, where it kind of looks like the flesh is more open, like along the legs. He's got like these kind of holes. It's kind of bluish color. When they're all done, what I'll do is I'll take a closer picture and I'll put it on my Facebook profile so you guys can see that. So that's pretty much it that I've been working on. I've got a couple terrain projects that I might work on as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you for watching the video and supporting the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the like button. Leave any comments in the comment section below about what you'd like to see on the channel as well. I want to grow the channel. I want to get more views. So just let me know what you guys want to see. The Death Watch campaign might be put on hold for right now, as one of my players has started a new job. So we all know that starting a new job can really change schedules up. So that one might be put on hold. The Malifaux, I know someone said that they were interested in us doing the Shifting Loyalties Malifaux narrative. So I'm going to try and get that rolling. Just have to work it out with my wife and my other Malifaux player. Other than that, like I said, I'm going to be bringing some X-Wing in as well. So just let me know what you guys want to see. Because, you know, I'm doing this for you guys. So I want to, you know, kind of please the crowd. But other than that, if you want to shoot me a message on Facebook, there'll be a link in the description below for my Facebook, as well as there's the section for, the link for my Patreon account. So if you guys want to show some support through Patreon, that'd be awesome. Again, I'm probably going to be doing some stuff for just Patreon. So stay tuned for that change might happen. So other than that, no, that's pretty much about it for this week. Again, sorry for the lighting. I can see on my feet, on my monitor back, that the lighting's kind of changing every so often. Again, moving to a new area, I didn't really get a chance to play with the lighting, so I'll have that fixed for next week. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video, and have yourselves a great day.